Hi everyone, welcome. I'm Maggie of maggiesbliss.com, and we're here tonight to honor the dead. It is the Day of the Dead. It's celebrated today and tomorrow. As we know, Samhain brings the thinning of the veil. We've been feeling it coming probably all month, and now we have the Day of the Dead after, where we just celebrate that thinning veil that is still here and still present. I know yesterday I was just telling my husband that I was feeling that really unique energy that's coming in, that beautiful thinning of the veil that occurs, that it felt like just this wave of energy that we were just in, and that's just that exposure of the veil that's thin. And when the veil is the thinnest, we are in closer contact with the other side, and they are with us. So they're often sending us signs, synchronicities, messages, scents, all the different, and like I keep hearing specific little meows from different kitties that I've lost along the way. So of course, if you've had a recent death, this is a little stronger for you this year. Probably you're going to feel it deeper because you're also closer to that veil just from that experience. And whether you've lost a pet or a person, the beautifulness of it all is that we're reminded that we are alive. Even when our physical body dies, we move on, we evolve, nothing stays the same. That is truly the essence of life. We're constantly changing and evolving, even when we don't know it. And if we allow things to stay stagnant and not change, if we hold on to something too tight, if we don't allow for change and evolution, then it grows stagnant and it creates blockages in your life. And nature just shows us with more grace that releasing what no longer serves us can happen with a little more ease and smooth, in a natural way, just like the leaves falling every autumn in those areas of the world that have all four seasons, right? So we have the beautiful colors as they shift and change and become like just all like the reds and the deep oranges and yellows and the greens that are still there, and then withering away until winter where has fallen. So for us, we need to notice what part in our lives are no longer serving us, what parts in our lives are dead that we need to finally release and let go of. This could be a relationship, a job, a situation. It could also be the way you think of yourself to be. Your core values could shift and change, and that could be huge for you. It could be because of a shift in a relationship that your core values have shifted, or because your core values shifted, the change in relationship happened. But it's natural. You can't hold on too tight to anything or anyone. Know that everything is temporary. Know that every little thing that you own. I have a new kitten, and he's a little crazy. He's going crazy with the energy, just letting out some pent up extra energy that kittens have. You may or may not see him, but he's a change. I lost my kitty after only having him for a year and a half, only a few weeks ago. So it happened while I was on the Sedona retreat that I was taking part in as a guide with two other amazing folks, right? And it just happened on the very first night, and it was very sad. But even my sister said it's kind of it's like Ralphie wanted you to be in that place when it happened, because he didn't want you to suffer through the actual thing, but he also knows that for me, like, Sedona's magic. It's otherworldly magic, and it helps me process and heal, right? And it helps everyone, right? When you go there in those vortexes, and the energy is just amazing. So it will help you in a way that you're meant to when you're meant to receive it, right? So that was a blessing. It was bittersweet, of course, because I wanted to be there. So now, a few weeks later, we did do a little rescue for a cute kitten. You may or may not see him. He's gray, like a Russian, what do they call that? Russian blue or something. So he came with the name Jeepers Creepers. Let me tell you a cute story, because it's Halloween and they wanted to give him a few of the new kitties some cute names. So they named him Jeepers Creepers, and my daughter loves that name and she wants to keep it. So I just said, okay, I'm gonna nickname him what I want to name him. So I will call him that, what I wanted to name him. And so my personal name for him is Wakanda. Wakanda is, and some people will also know it from Black Panther. They took it from the comic books and such. But it's a name for God. The Omaha natives, I forget the other one. Some of you may already know. It just fell from my brain. But it means God or the mysterious. And so of course, the next morning when I named him that, I was like, the nickname is Wookiee. So perfect for his stage right now, right? And Wookiee from Star Wars. So it's just all cool things. So that's his name. You call him whatever you want to call him if you see him. We are just temporary with our names, right? We have lived many, many lives. And so a part of Samhain is honoring our ancestors, honoring even those that we never knew, but they were part of our line. So we're going to honor the lives they lived and how that brought us to where we are today. And we're honoring those that we did know who crossed over. And we're honoring their lives. We're celebrating their life. We're not, we are mourning, right? Grieving. You must feel the emotions and release it and go through your process, right? And if you're like me, you're going to try to make yourself feel better and doing the not so healthy things that you fall back on. Like for me, food is a comfort. So overeating was my last few weeks. So I'll be getting back on track with that. But that's the thing. You do your grieving process and you go through whatever stages you're meant to go through. And it takes however long it's meant to for you. There is no right or wrong. You could be grieving only a short time and you're in a healed place and it's still sad, but you're in a healed place from it, and or it could take several years, decades even. So you go through your process, but then you also have to choose. You have to choose to stand and uplift yourself again, to stand in that light and uplift yourself and bring yourself back into that healed space you were in before they crossed, but now you're in a new place because you've changed from their death, the death of their physical body, into something new. And if this is like a first major death for you, it will be a huge experience, in that it may force you to question things you wouldn't have normally questioned. And then suddenly there the questions are the mysterious universe, right? So we all have to come to that knowing, right? And so what we're all here right now, at least for me personally, if you're here with me, you know, we move on, we live on. I've had many other synchronicities and signs and experiences that tell me for sure. You'll have your own that you're meant to have so that you can say, okay, now I know. I mean, I knew before, I had faith, but now I know. Like, you'll have some experiences, I'm sure. So what we do, we honor their life. So what you can do for this ceremony tonight, it's celebrated often, very common to be celebrated tomorrow, possibly even the 3rd. The veil is thin. It's thin. It's just like Mercury retrograde or the full moon. You're going to feel it before, during, and after. The peak was last night, but you're feeling it just as intensely today. So that veil being thin allows you to have easier contact. So normally throughout the year, we can have contact with loved ones through meditation and that kind of thing, because like they're in this other vibration and we're in this, like, think of it as a lower vibration, not necessarily lower, it's denser. So they have to really fight the density to come talk to us. And then we have to raise our vibration to come talk to them. When the veil is thin, naturally, we don't have to open that veil today. It's open. There's nothing for us to do. It's there. You can access it. So we're gonna do what we can tonight, so you can come closer. So it's closer. You'll be able to get there a little more easily because it's so thin. And the only thing to do is to intend to connect with them. And your mind, your ego mind will say, no, that's just wishful thinking. Remember, it's not wishful thinking. They really are there. When you receive something, a thought, and it's so like a scent that is common with them, they'll send you, there's the little kitty ears. You can see them walking behind me now. But it's very common to have a scent, like cigarette smoke if they were a smoker, perfume if they loved roses, you might smell them. Songs, so common. I have a specific here for my friend who died in high school. And my sister, when my father died, just on New Year's Eve, so 11 months ago, last night. So 10 months ago, whatever it is. When my father died, my sister had said that cardinals is her sign from him. So that's a magical element that comes in from a loved one. So you have that, those signs. A lot of people will see butterflies. It's very common because it's a huge sign from the spirit world that I have transformed, but I'm still living. I'm no longer the caterpillar in our human body, right? I'm the butterfly. I'm flying free. So listen to the signs that come in, and you'll see some tonight if you're going to go into meditation with me. So we're going to go into meditation. Ways to honor: you can have an altar set up with a picture of your loved one. You can just simply intend to do it. You can go outside. Now we have the thinning veil, and now we're in the magical month of November where we can start to really embrace the light. We are at that halfway point at Samhain last night, from the fall equinox to the winter solstice. So that's a powerful midway point. So, and the veil is the thinnest. So this halfway point, it's still getting darker and darker and darker until we get to, I think it's the 23rd this year. I forget, 21st maybe. But the winter solstice, I'll get it on my site, on my Facebook events soon, right? But we'll start to embrace the light at winter solstice. And then of course, then we have celebrations and beautiful Christmas or whatever holiday you're celebrating. So all of the beautiful things that we do now. And then Diwali is November 4th, no accidents on the new moon. And Diwali is a celebration of light. Okay, so one of my, I have to say, for everyone who is watching me on Facebook right now, please go over to my YouTube channel. I have 2 videos going right now. I only have 20% left on my other phone. I didn't realize that. So if you're watching on Facebook, I'm also live on YouTube. So you can come over here on YouTube and watch me. If my phone cuts out soon, which it probably will in like 15 minutes or so, you can just go right over to YouTube, Maggie's Bliss. Just type in Maggie's Bliss if you're not already a subscriber and getting notifications that I'm here. Then go to my YouTube so that you can actually finish the journey with me. So we'll be here for like another half hour, right? So I have some singing bowls here. I have the drum. We're going to open the circle with the drum tonight. And I already did our little virtual smudge, but let's use my selenite wand to open a nice light circle, right? Selenite is said to hold the light of the moon. And like we have the new moon on the 4th, which is in 3 days, right? 4 days, whatever. However you count it. If you count today, it's 4 days, but it's 3 days away. We have November 4th. It's the new moon in Scorpio. So Scorpio is, let's just say real quick, very deep, intense. They're not into shallow talk. And I align with that. I'm like, just get to the nitty gritty. I want to like know you, not the surface stuff. But the new moon in Scorpio on the 4th is going to also, like for Scorpio energy, like they're either all in or all out. So it's a great time to make a decision. Are you all in or all out for something? And kind of think about that Scorpio energy, because we have the Scorpio sun and the Scorpio new moon. It's the best time to set your intentions. And if you're practicing Diwali, of course, light up the house all night long. Bring it in. stones for you to do tonight and even on the new moon. I brought my Labradorite, I'm going to say it all wrong, heart. Can you see that little bit of blue flash there? And I think there's a little purple in here too. I was just looking at it in the mirror saying that would make an awesome necklace, so one of these days. And then I also have, so Labradorite, just to mention real fast, it's a great new moon stone because it reminds you there's light in the darkness, and there is. And it's especially for us to know, right? When you're thinking of an altar, you can set up earth, air, fire, water, spirit. You can have flowers. Flowers are very common for the Day of the Dead, so bring in some flowers. It's funny, I bought some flowers and they died. I should have just had them anyway because they died too fast, or perfect timing, who knows. But Labradorite is also helps with psychic abilities and psychic protection. It's a beautiful stone for that, and bringing the light in the darkness. I have my amethyst heart, another heart, all about love, and it's purple. Maybe you can't tell here, but the purple amethyst, right, is beautiful for peace, tranquility. It helps you sleep and it helps you detox. After all that overeating from grieving this month, and Halloween alone, because seriously, give me some chocolate. But after all that, this is my stone. This is my totem stone. Your stone that you're drawn to, even before you knew anything about crystals or stones, if you're drawn to crystals and that kind of magic, because they are alive. Our crystals and stones are alive, and they're here to help us. They help us tune in. We have a focus, right? We have an intention with our vibration, and we can utilize the crystals and stones to help us focus, raise the vibration and frequency, and like aim our magical wand, which is ourself, our intention. So for this is, it's just purple, of course, is like something that I'm drawn to as well, that vibration and frequency, purple, violet flame. But purple, but being amethyst, it's great for peace. And I was like, we need a little peace in our life. I have Labradorite and amethyst. I have also fulgurite, or fulgurite, however you pronounce it. So this is my fulgurite. So check this out. It has a hole all the way through, so tube, you can blow into it your intentions and wishes. So I'll call to that. Oh, I see someone. Hi Shelly, thank you. Switching over to YouTube. Awesome. Yes, just in case, because anyone just kept catching me on Facebook. The battery's about to die. I am live also on YouTube, so come on over if you want to continue watching and make sure. So fulgurite or fulgurite, I'm pretty sure it's a soft G. I just didn't take the time to look that up today. But it's a beautiful stone. It's made of lightning. And it's your lung, so it will make things manifest lightning fast. And what we're doing tonight is tuning into the veil thinning, right? We're tuning into that, connecting with our ancestors, loved ones, and those spiritual beings and guides who want to assist us on our path. And then we're releasing. So we're going to do that. We're going to release some stuff that needs to be released, because remember, it's final harvest time. Final harvest says, okay, whatever is all gone and dead needs to be removed. So like from a tree, you remove all the leaves that are dead so that it can make way for more vibrant leaves in the springtime. It needs that removal. It needs the rest in winter, and then it can come and blossom in. We need that removal. We need that rest in winter, and then we can blossom even more in springtime. So this night, Samhain, is actually last night. Halloween for Samhain is the Celtic New Year. So when we have the Celtic New Year, that's setting our intentions. That's you're manifesting now what you're going to be doing in January and February. Now's the time to release, go and start to really set your intention to create what you wish to desire and have. Start that creation process so it can percolate. You know, while you're resting in winter, it can percolate, but you're setting your intention now and you're thinking about it. You're working through that creation. What is it? Is it aligning to perfect health? Again, if you're having health issues, is it aligning to prosperity and abundance? And knowing that if we hold on too tight to prosperity and abundance, it's going to start to wither away. So instead, know that you're free and abundant. All are meant to be prosperous and abundant. And is finding a new friendship or a new relationship. knowing that when you treat yourself the way you want to be treated in a loving relationship, that's who you're going to attract. If you're in a self-loathing kind of a phase, you might find someone who eventually will be treating you the same way. So they're near us, so let's work on ourselves and all that, right? But is it just opening up fully and completely to your calling, your spirit, your soul's mission, or opening your crown chakra, opening your psychic abilities more? Whatever your intention is, you're creating it now and you're working on and working through it, and it starts to really come to fruition come January. Now's the really new year. And I also have, to assist us with that, some fluorite. Fluorite is your soul pathing stone. This one happens to have purple and green. It's a palm stone, so you can just hold on to it. It's not the most vibrant colors showing on the screen. Sorry, guys. But yeah. So, fulgurite, fluorite, labradorite. I'm doing this wicked fast now. And amethyst. Those are the stones I have, along with, of course, my selenite wand and smudge fan to create that light. So when you think in terms of what scents you might want to use, essential oils to bring in the element of water, where crystals bring earth, herbs bring earth, your essential oils and the water in a vase of flowers is also a way of bringing in the element of water, or something that represents water too if you don't have it readily available. So I have a couple of essential blends that I love. Umbra is like my all-time favorite autumn scent from Sage Goddess. I love it. So that might be something to call to you. I wasn't called to use my Lady Morgana from Sage Goddess, but that one's also very intense. You might be called to that one. That's another veil crossing essential oils, right? So when you're using essential oils, whether you have a blend like I do tonight, or if you have your pure ones, place on your wrist for what you do. I always do it right here at my heart center. But ankles for where you go, and third eye for what you know. And if you don't want to do it at third eye, whoops, I forgot I had a bindi on tonight. And then you can put it on your crown to assist you there. And then I also have one of Sage Goddess's new blends called Seance, because we're wanting to connect to our spirit guides, our loved ones, possibly our ancestors. Maybe there's some pattern you're receiving that you're like, nothing in my entire life, this life, has it made sense that I have this pattern? So is it a past life, or is it down your ancestral line? Is it running down several generations ago? Do you need to tune into an ancestor to assist you in figuring out what this pattern is so you can release it so it doesn't continue, whether it's a relationship pattern or a job pattern or ways of thinking and being, what's happening in your life, a health pattern, whatever it is. So Seance is another good one. And if you don't want to wear them, just breathe in the scent of them. Do it 3 or 7 times is even better. Just full breaths. So you really take in the essence and energy of that. Now your crystals and stone you can either have on your altar, or you can like setting up like a grid setup if you'd like, or you can just have them together around a picture of your loved one, or someone in spirit that you want to honor or work closely with. I mean, tonight I have my Day of the Dead beautifulness, some skulls here and some sugar skulls, because just setting up the stage. I even have a little doggy one because it's so cute. I was like, which one do I choose first? Because I only wanted to get one, and it was kitty or doggy, and I didn't know which one to get. So, but I also have an angel here because that's, and we're embracing the light too. It's not all dark, even in its darkest, right? Just like Labradorite teaches us too. Even in the darkest, there is light. So we're connecting to that, and we're embracing that even more now. Okay, so candles for fire. I have candles lit behind me. You can just tune into what I have and just work through the energy and frequency that I'm sending you in that way. Hi, Maggie. Oh, take me back to Sedona, right, Gina? Anyone joining on Facebook, my battery's dying on that phone, so I am also live on my YouTube channel. So if you don't want to miss it, you want to continue to finish this meditation tonight with me, just join me on YouTube. I think it's going to die in like 10 minutes, and I don't want you to miss the meditation. So Maggie's Bliss on YouTube, and you should be able to find me. Okay, so I'm going to get started. We have smudged for cleansing of the space, the sacred space. It's always good to do that. I'm going to call in the winds for our sacred calling in tonight. I've done the selenite and the smudging. Like white sage is sacred. It creates a sacred container, but it also removes negative energies, and it cleanses and clears. Oh my gosh, antibacterial and antimicrobial. I lost the words for a minute, but I was like, I'm going to remember. I'm going to drum us in for our beautiful calling of the sacred circle, and then start with the bowls. Tonight I have the third eye Moldavite quartz singing bowl, the chakra quartz singing bowl, the soul star quartz singing bowl, and solar plexus quartz singing bowl. So just the ones that I was drawn to use tonight, in case you're wondering. Quartz singing bowls are powerful. They're so powerful in person. They are powerful online too. If you want, maybe even put in your AirPods or whatever to like really feel the intensity like in your body too. In that way, when you're listening online, I love doing that. That's a wonderful way of doing it. And remember, after this, drink a ton of water to help release the stuff that's coming up to be released. The bowls bring up what needs to be released, and so it's just the intention of this ceremony. It brings up what needs to be brought up to the surface and to be released. And now, before I forget, because I know, and I'm going to remind people on Facebook, remind you on Facebook, go to YouTube. Want to continue to join for the meditation. I'm live on YouTube and Facebook, but my Facebook phone is about to die. I just don't want anyone to miss it. So come over to YouTube so we can continue our journey. What else? Drink a lot of water. Also, before I forget, fast, quick announcement. Kawaii retreat. We're going to Hawaii, January 16th to 22nd. Go to KawaiiSpiritualRetreat.com. It's going to be me, White Eagle, Al Diaz, and Brooke Foreman. We are all coming together. You're going to receive all 9 Muneki rights from me on the beach, right? Sink your toes in the sand. Get your beautiful Muneki rights. Every one of my students, including myself, has said how much it's changed your life. It's like this unique, awesomeness, Muneki writes. So KawaiiRetreat.com. Then we're going to do that on the full moon. The very first full moon in January 2022. You're going to be with me, getting all. Then you're going to be with Al Diaz and going through the self-love process that he has, the releasing, the healing, forgiving. Then you're going to be with Brooke, and I don't know completely everything she's going to be doing, but she does forest bathing. She might take you to sacred land. She does acupuncture and yoga, laughter yoga. I love it. And then White Eagle will be taking you on the land in Hawaii, sacred places, and just doing sacred ceremony, period. And then we're also taking you on a canoe ride down sacred rivers. That'll be about a 5-hour journey in Hawaii, Kawaii. So then you also have time to be on your own in the evenings if you'd like, or we're doing fire ceremony on the land, and it's just jam-packed, filled with that unique Hawaii tropical paradise energy. So come join us in Kauai if you're feeling the call. It's January 16th to 22nd, and I just can't wait. So it's going to be some unique energies, right? Anyone who was with us for the Sedona retreat is getting a nice large discount. So let me know. I'll send you the coupon code if you didn't get my email I sent you. But okay, that aside, I'll remind you guys of that later. But we're going to start now. So have someone in mind that you'd like to connect with. Remember, when you cross over, it's not guaranteed that you will connect with that person. Sometimes they're in the middle of a transition and they're not available. Other times it's someone else who just needs to come through and chat with you first. So just align to who you align with, who comes through. Have no expectations other than your intention. But after that, you just have to surrender and say, okay, who will come will come. I'm going to allow, set my intention and then in hope. But I'm going to just be here for whomever is meant to come through. Remember, after this journey, tonight when you go to sleep, you're going to be contacted again. They're going to come to you in dream time because you wanted to connect with them extra strong during this journey. And whether you're watching it now or sometime in the future, this veil is open. Some say till November 3rd, some say November 10th. I think you're going to feel it like we felt it all the way up to October. You're going to feel it for a couple of weeks before. Now you're going to feel it for just a couple of weeks after. So you're going to have that extra easier connection, I should say, because the veil is thinner, but you can always contact them anytime. I am creating this sacred container. It's outside of time and space so that you can come into this liminal space anytime whether you're watching live or not. It's going to open up for you in your now moment when you're here. So for anyone watching live on Facebook still, remember my battery's dying on that phone. I am live right now as well on my YouTube channel. So if you want to continue to do the meditation, come on over to YouTube where I'm going to start right now and we're doing our journey. So I don't want you to miss out in case the battery goes dead. Start our journey. Start with the drum and then we'll do the singing bowls. Think about your intentions. Think about what you want to release and then what you're going to call in. And then just allow what's going to come, meaning like you're just aligning with whatever is meant to come through you as that perfect, clear channel. Okay, so let's begin. Close your eyes. And just take a few deep breaths now. Remember, when you're in journey, have your palms facing up in a good receptive position so that you're telling the universe you're open to receive. Spine nice and straight, so all of your chakras in a straight line of energy. So good flowing energy. Relax the shoulders down and away. Take another deep cleansing breath. Breathe fully and deeply in through the belly, the diaphragm, the lungs. Exhale, release, let go. Allow the breath to descend back down to the bottom of your belly. Pulling the navel in towards the spine, emptying out more stagnant air. Another deep cleansing breath just like that. Breathing in, breathing out. Find your natural rhythm of breathing now. Begin to feel a beautiful and visualize a beautiful, bright, white light surrounding your entire aura and energy. A sphere of light, high in vibration. Love and light vibration. Anything positive or negative that would do you harm is not allowed to flow near. Call in now, and I will. Let's call in our guides. Angels, archangels, God, Goddess, the divine, that source creator that created us to be here now to guide us, protect us, work with us and through us, and heal us on our journey this evening. With each breath going deeper and deeper into relaxation. There's nothing to do, nowhere to be, just being here right now, breathing. Inhale the light, exhale the dark. Inhale the positive energy. Exhale the negative energy. Inhale love. And exhale that love out to the world. Feel the energy within and around you slowing down. To the winds of the south, great serpent, wrap your coils of light around us. Teach us to shed the past the way you shed your skin. to walk softly on the earth. Teach us the beauty way. To the winds of the west, Mother Jaguar, protect our medicine space. Teach us the way of peace, to live impeccably. Show us the way beyond death. To the winds of the north, hummingbird, grandmothers, grandfathers, ancient ones, come and warm your hands by our fires. Whisper to us in the wind. We honor you who have come before us and you who will come after us, our children's children. To the winds of the east, great eagle convoy, come to us from the place of the rising sun. Keep us under your wing. Show us the mountains we only dare to dream of. Teach us to fly wing to wing with great spirit. Mother Earth, we've gathered for the healing of all your children. The stone people, the plant people, the four-legged, the two-legged, the creepy crawlers, the finned, the furred, and the winged ones. All our relations. Father, Son, Grandmother Moon, to the star nations. Great Spirit, you who are known by 1,000 names, and you who are the unnameable one. Thank you for bringing us together. Begin to visualize yourself now in a beautiful, safe, sacred space. Your sacred space. This may be in a garden, by the ocean, or somewhere deep in space amongst the stars. Wherever this is for you, this is your sacred space. Only those you invite are allowed to flow near. Soon a beautiful portal of light opens. This portal is calling you near. It's bright, white light energy. As you step into the portal, you stay here for a moment to be cleansed, cleared, and purified. Stepping through the portal, you find yourself in a beautiful forest. It is autumn. The leaves have turned colors. Many have fallen. There are a few more to take notice of, to find gratitude for its life, and to allow it to be released. The gentle breeze picks up and more leaves fall from the trees naturally. Such is life. We can learn from nature. As you walk in this beautiful forest, enjoy being barefoot. The chill in the air is only enough to feel and smell the crispness of autumn. As you walk, you are still warm within. You ponder now what it is you are meant to release. What leaves are no longer alive within you, growing stagnant and taking up space that no longer need to take up space. As you come now to a very large, ancient oak tree, the leaves mostly falling. There are a few awaiting you to decide what is it within you needs to be taken now and released through the ethers. You see 3 leaves ready to be plucked from the tree now. These leaves represent something in your life. There may be 3 separate things, or perhaps one thing that requires a little extra release. So pulling the first leaf from the tree, knowing it was very close to being released all on its own, you now, with your intention, truly look at what you are releasing. Come to gratitude for the life and the harvest it has brought you, the evolution that you have come to. You will hold on to this leaf for now, because over in the field, the meadow near this tree, there's a beautiful fire. This fire has stones around it and larger stones circling the fire, assisting you in having a place to sit. So from that fire, you gaze at the leaf in your hand and you ponder its meaning in your life, what you are ready to release now. And you throw it in the fire, here to communicate with you now. You are setting now will begin to make manifest. Tune into your power, tune into your heart, tune into the divine wisdom. Write down your wish. Remember to keep it uplifting and positive. The words you write are important. Write only that wish you wish to create. For example, I intend that I am healthy. Or simply say, I am healthy. Everything after the words I am, you with. So rather than I am tired, say I am energized, I am vibrant, I am rejuvenated. Perhaps you're looking for a rebirth, of health, of love, of vitality. I am that. I am abundant and free. Or I intend that I am. I am prosperous what you wish for yourself, you wish for others. And we all send that beautiful energy to you as you do to us. We share it with everyone in this circle, and it creates a powerful synergistic effect. You will feel the ripples of energy and changes and shifts in your life now and going forward. Transformations are ahead in the days and weeks to come. As you write on this parchment paper your wish or wishes, it is now time to send it to the universe, to surrender. Send it in for the highest good always into the fire, and allow it to flow up to the universe where you surrender the outcome to the divine, knowing all is right and in perfect order now and always. wiggling fingers and toes. Take a moment here and hold your crystals and stones while still in this sacred space, this container, and blow on your crystals. If you have fulgurite, blow your wishes through the fulgurite. As it will powerfully make manifest this Celtic New Year your wishes come January for making manifest all of that, all the upliftment. And whatever is left for you to connect with will be sent into your stones, and they will unpack and blossom and open for you in right divine timing in future meditations. You can even place them under your pillow tonight, connecting with intention and dream time to your loved ones or to more messages from this journey. A powerful one. This is a powerful time to connect. And remember to set your intentions once again at the new moon. Perhaps you do either by candlelight or a fire your intentions where you write them down. It's very powerful to do that, where the synapses in your brain are fired uniquely when you're handwriting. So give that a shot, see how that feels for you. And often people will automatically write, they'll channel some messages that are from their loved ones as well, which you may have noticed you started to receive tonight in meditation. So hopefully you enjoyed this journey. I hope you have an amazing rest of the Day of the Dead, honoring your loved ones and your ancestors and tuning into what you are to create going forward now. We thank the great guardians, angels, archangels, and gatekeepers who have come for this journey, and we release you. And as your energy steps back, we ask that you continue the work in the background for the highest and best good of all always. Turning our hands down to Mother Earth, to Gaia, to send all that has been released. We don't need to hold on to that energy anymore, so send it to Earth with your intention. Gaia can take it, transform, and transmute it into pure light, and send it to where it needs to go around the planet for the highest and best good of all always. And now remember to drink a ton of water to help you with the releasing process. And just get outside as much as you can in nature to assist with the transformational process that occurs. So again, have an amazing night. Hopefully I'll be seeing you in Kawaii January 16th to 22nd for some amazing tropical paradise magic, sacred places, beautiful ocean views, all the awesomeness that happens in Kawaii, along with 4 powerful magical guides for you. So I talked about that earlier, so you can watch the recording just to learn a little more about that, but I'll come live again to just explain and answer any questions anyone has about that. That's coming. So if you were wanting to manifest so that would be a cool thing to intend, right? For January 2022. It's very close, 2 months away, right? 2.5 months. So I'll be seeing you guys very soon. You can always go to my website and my Facebook events page, maggiesbliss.com, or Facebook events page, facebook.com/maggiesbliss, to see what new events are coming up. And of course, here on my YouTube for all the wonderful magic that appears, my magical ceremonies and soul coaching and moon key rites, all the things. Oh, love it. But I'll be seeing you guys very soon. Honor the new moon on the 4th. We have another portal coming, 11/11, November 11th, as always. So that'll be another powerful one for you guys to enjoy. So we'll see what magic comes from that. I'll be sharing whatever comes to me, as always. And I'll be seeing you soon. Blessed be.